Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's Echo Stretch. In this video, I want to go over the new GoldHEN that was just released today. It's still beta, but it is version 2.2.5 B2. You might be using 2.2.4. If you were, you can go ahead and just delete your cache, connect to the internet again, go on to whichever host you're using, and go ahead and recache it. It should be updated. I'm pretty sure everybody has their host updated now to the latest beta there. But you can go ahead and check that out. But let's just go ahead and jump right into the video. Now the host I was using here is Chameleon's host, the manual method. He does have it on the auto method as well, but as you can see, it is here 2.2.5 B2, as well as he has the 2.2.4. His host will add to your cache. If you want to go ahead and add that, I will leave a link in the description. You can go ahead and check him out. But I've already went ahead and loaded it up, so we'll go ahead and just back out of there. If we go into our GoldHEN options here, now we have a few options here. You can see the game overlay is our new option here. But before we go ahead and jump into that, let's go up to our debug settings here. As you can see, we can go ahead and toggle that on as well. Full menu is fine. And that's just basically if we back out and go into our settings, scroll down, you can see our debug settings there. Most users won't need anything in there as there's nothing very important for just a normal user. So we can go ahead and just disable that or turn it off. And as you can see, it doesn't show up. So if you're worried about your kids getting in there, you go ahead and just turn it off and they won't be able to actually get there. Cheat setting, nothing changed in there. Everything is the same. Enable cheats and then show in your cheats options. Server settings, go ahead and enable your FTP as well as your bin loader server. The Klog settings, that's what we got in 2.2.4. You can go ahead and enable that as well. Go into the about and we go ahead and just go to the about GoldHEN. We can scroll down here and you can see the change log for 2.2.5 added frames per second counter. So we go ahead and back out of there. You can go ahead and check out these other ones as well. Make sure you go ahead and check out support GoldHEN. If you're able to, go ahead and give it a little donation. It really helps out SiSTRo. I do know he's trying to get his first PS5, so any little bit does help out. So let's go ahead and just back out of there, and we'll jump into game overlay. So it says here you cannot change this value if the game is running. So what you want to do is enable it. It does remember, so if you go ahead and reboot your PlayStation, load GoldHEN again, it will remember that you already have it checked, which is fine. So you can just go ahead and leave that check. Now we have the option to show the frames per second counter and to just disable it so you don't need to look at it if you're not interested. It's very small, so it's not really that bad. You can go ahead and play your game and not have to worry about it. I'm just going to go ahead and launch any game here that's actually pretty quick to launch. Go ahead and launch Minecraft. Minecraft is going to work the same way as any other game, just that Minecraft seems to be really fast for loading. So we'll go ahead and use that. We'll give it a few seconds here and we should get in. Okay, and there's our loading bar. Now with the frames per second, there's actually no option to change the location. Maybe in a later version we might see that there. Currently it will be on the top left hand side. But once we get in here we can go ahead and enable it and I'll show you exactly how it pops up. Okay, any moment we should get launched into the world. Okay, loading, and there we go. Okay, so we're in. As you can see, there's no frame counter up. But if we go ahead and hit our PlayStation button, jump up to our GoldHEN options right over here, go into our game overlay, and as I said before, as long as you have it checked before you launch the game, you should be able to show it. GoldHEN will remember this if you want to set it to default show frames per second counter every time you launch GoldHEN. It will remember that as well. We'll go ahead and back out of there and we'll go back into our Minecraft And if you look up the very top there, it is at 61.7. Floating around that mark, around the 60 frames per second. And like I said, it's very small, so it's not in your view of playing a game. It's not too bad to have it up there. I do prefer if it was on the right-hand side rather than the left-hand side, but I'm thinking in a later version we'll be able to move it around to each corner, whichever corner we prefer. But as you can see, if we go ahead and just do a run here, you can see that well, it's staying pretty good there at 60, but it keeps on going up to 60. There we go, 66, 57. It is still in beta, so I'm not really sure exactly how accurate it is. It is just dropped to 40 there, but it is loading in new chunks as we do the run. 64, 70. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. You can go ahead and check it out. There's lots of games you can check it out, just see what happens. And let me know in the comments below what you think of it. And yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.